Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm doing pretty well. A very good afternoon. How have you been?
Yeah, I'm doing great. It's a Saturday, right? It's a little bit boring, but it's okay. Yeah. Please introduce yourself, ma'am.
Yes, I am Shatabdi. I'm talking to you from West Bengal. I'm talking about my academic credentials. I have done my graduation and post-graduation in English literature, and I have also completed B.Ed. These days, I have been running my YouTube channel. The name of my YouTube channel is Speak with Shatabdi. That's all about me, sir.
Oh, nice. So you also have a YouTube channel. Okay. Yeah, my name
Yes.
is Ram. Let me introduce myself. Yeah, my name is Ram Ramachandran. I'm from Tamil Nadu and I'm working in the software field. I'm also running a YouTube channel. The name of the channel is Ram, where I post only English related content like English conversational videos. I speak with people and I post that video.
Yes, I have seen a lot of your videos, and your way of speaking is something which is truly impressive. Anybody would love that. I'm really nervous. I'm feeling anxious because you are so popular on YouTube. And usually, I
Okay.
don't feel so. I speak confidently, but today I'm really feeling anxious.
No, actually, you speak really confident. You look really confident. You're a very confident speaker. You don't have to have that doubt on you. You're like perfect.
Although
Yeah.
I don't think myself, I do not consider myself as an advanced speaker, and I feel always that I'm not perfect. I doubt my speaking and I judge all the time that I'm not speaking well. I feel like this. I don't know why I feel so, but I always feel I'm not perfect. I have to learn so many things, and every time I have to speak more than many hours because I speak 1 hour only. So I feel I have to speak more and more because I'm not a perfect speaker. I have to
Okay.
reach in my goal within a very short period of
Actually
time. So
speaking,
that
you're
is the thought.
stealing my thoughts. This is what I've been thinking about myself. I'm not very perfect. Whenever I speak,
Okay.
I get struggle. Stuck in middle of talking. So this happens with everyone. But for me, you look perfect. You speak very good.
Okay. Thank you.
Tell me about
Thank
your
you. Your
English journey,
appreciation
ma'am.
means a lot.
How did you learn, English? I mean, do you do any speaking practice?
Actually, after completing my 12th, I took admission in English honors. So I
Okay.
got 3 years. Then I did post graduation. I got 2 years. So I learned for 5 years very well. And during lockdown, especially, I worked on my grammar. And I used to make a lot of sentences. If I would take simple present tense, then I would make 100 sentences in simple present tense only. I used to take
Wow.
different pronouns in subject place, and I used to take different verbs in verb place. And we all know that English follows SVO pattern, but we have to practice more and more. So I used to make a lot of 100 sentences in one tense only. And I used to make affirmative sentences, negative interrogative, interrogative. That's how I worked a lot on my grammar. And
Okay.
then during lockdown, especially, I used to listen a lot of Cambly conversation. So those
Okay.
conversations also helped me a lot. So I improved a lot from them. I learned a lot from them. I used to watch a lot of conversations. And then 1 year back, I started my speaking journey. So in my initial days, I installed 3 applications: Shivi application and Expluency and Hyper application. I installed 3 applications and then I used to connect with a lot of co-learners. And for 6 months, I practiced on those 3 applications. Although I didn't take subscription, I was a free user of all those applications. I used to connect for free. Then I uninstalled all those applications when I came to know about Skype applications. Then I
Oh,
uninstalled all those applications.
okay. Now you're
Then
using
I
this, like our Skype group and all those stuffs.
this application. Yes, and
Nice.
I have also given my email ID on my YouTube channel. So there also people send me email and I connect with people, co-learners. So that's how. Still it is going. I cannot say I'm a perfect speaker. Still I have been working.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
still
this
I'm
is not
learning.
our second language. This is just a second language, right? We cannot be perfect. We can try to be perfect. So I'm also still
Yes.
learning. Most of the time I get stuck when talking. So this happens to everyone. See, still I'm struggling. Actually
Yes.
speaking, for the last 3 days, I didn't speak in English. I was speaking in my mother tongue. Now I'm not able to speak in English. I feel like I've forgotten.
Yes. Absolutely, this happens when you skip for a single day. You will find yourself in challenges too while speaking
Yeah,
English with others. It will find. It
right.
happens with everyone.
Don't know. I've learned grammar only for tenses. Tenses I've learned through grammar book.
Yes.
Like so one of my friend told me tenses are
So
very
that is
important.
what is.
Yeah, because if the
Yes, yes.
tenses are
That is.
when you talk in English, if you don't know tenses, your English will become rubbish. Like you'll be mixing all the tenses and it won't make any sense. So that's how I developed my English. I started working on tenses, and I think I
Hmm.
mean I do a lot of grammar mistakes, but still people will be able to understand me. That's how it
Yes,
goes.
absolutely. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, and yes. So we
Okay.
should let ourselves make mistake. Otherwise, how will learn? I know the rules. I know sometimes I may while using articles, I also make mistakes. I know the rules that I have to use this and that. I know, but still I make mistakes. And while using possessive pronouns, for example, I am talking about a girl, but I'm using possessive pronoun him. So this problem also I make a lot. This
Okay.
problem has also been stopping me. Yeah. So a lot of mistakes are there. Still, I'm struggling. I'm learning. Yes.
Right. And I'll tell you one more thing. Actually, the English speaking people, the native people, they also don't
Hmm.
use correct grammar. They use very plain English. For example, like how do you say? Uh, yeah. For example, if I want to ask you, have you watched this movie? The proper correct sentence is, have you watched this movie? Right. But those people, what they say is, you watch this movie. They just make a sentence like a statement.
Hmm.
You watch this movie, but the way they pronounce these words, the way they ask it, they make it a question. You watch this movie, they make it as a question, but actually if you write it down, it's a proper sentence. It's just a statement, right? So it's grammatically wrong, but they are used with it, making statements as questions.
Everyone feels monotonous while when they learn grammar rules. Everyone feels monotonous. You have to pay
Okay,
a lot of attention while you
sure.
are learning grammar. So it makes really
Okay, I
harder
understand.
for us.
I'll tell you about my hobbies. Okay, my hobbies actually, yeah. So actually, I don't have specific hobbies, but the things that I like to do really is I like driving cars. I mean, especially I don't have many cars. I have only one car. I like driving that, and nowadays I make English videos. I can say these are the two hobbies I have. If I'm not doing any of
Oh,
these things
oh,
for at least 2 days, I feel like sick. I feel like, oh my God, we have to do this. I'll be like that. So if I don't upload an English video or if I don't drive my car in for just 2 days, I'll feel like I'm depressed. So it
yes,
has
yes,
become
yes.
more like an
What we
addiction to me
usually,
nowadays.
absolutely, absolutely. What we usually do if we can't do all those things, then we feel that something today I have missed something.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you won't have that fulfillment. Oh, no, the day is not complete without doing it. So it has become like that.
Right.
So I'm trying to make many videos as possible, but it's really difficult. I mean, I'm not getting the time, and that too, my work requires most of my time from morning to till evening, and most of people, for the conversation, they are not available at late at night or early in the morning at around 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. So I'm really struggling. Only on the weekends I make this video. Sometimes when I do early log out in my work, that time I make videos. So today actually I'm leave. I just woke up at 12 o'clock. I got ready, I freshened up, and I started making these video calls.
Okay, okay, great,
Okay,
great.
how about your life in West Bengal, ma'am? How is it there? How's the weather there?
Yes, the weather is winter is around corner. In the
Yeah.
morning, it is little cold. Yes.
Okay, I want to know one thing. Have you been to this Victoria Palace? It's in Calcutta,
No,
right?
I have never.
Okay.
Yes, it is in Calcutta, but I haven't been there. Yes.
Okay, actually, I recently come to know about that palace. My sister and my brother-in-law, they went there. It looked really beautiful. They showed me the photographs. First, initially, I thought they've gone some European countries and they didn't say anything to me. First, I thought once they uploaded the photos, I thought they went to some European countries. Then I came to know it's Victoria Palace in West Bengal. It's really, the architecture is really British. Actually, I want
Yes,
to
yes.
see
So
that
have you
place
ever
once.
been to West?
Yeah, yeah, I'm planning to
Yes.
do that maybe in another few months. Actually, I'm trying to do some logging. I'm waiting to buy a camera. Actually, I'm saving money from YouTube. The YouTube's income, I'm just saving slowly to buy a camera. Maybe in another 1 or 2 months, I'll buy a camera. Then I'll do blogging. Let's see how that thing
Okay,
goes.
great. Yes,
Nice,
definitely you
man.
will, and you made a vlog in your native language. I saw that
Right.
vlog, but just because I couldn't understand, I skipped that video. Otherwise, you were quite confident. You can make vlog. You have that qualities. You will be able to do that. I
Yeah,
feel so.
but I'm trying that, but it's really difficult to do it in English, especially vlogs. And that too, when I'm around with my friends, I cannot talk in English alone. So they will be left out if I speak in English. So that's what I'm thinking what to do. Yeah, I'll try to find a way to do it.
Yes, yes, it would
Yeah,
work
man.
for you.
Do you have any questions for me?
No, actually, your pronunciation is truly good. So, how did you come in this level? What did you
Okay,
do to improve your English pronunciation?
pronunciation, right? Pronunciation. I did not specifically work on pronunciation. I do shadowing practice a lot because that is very
Okay.
easy. So whenever I watch an English movie,
Mhm.
sometimes maybe for 10 minutes, whatever they speak in that movie, I try to repeat after them in the same tone, in the same way how they pronounce. So that's how I improved my pronunciation. Well, I did not actively work on pronunciation. It just came as, I've tried to improve my fluency by doing the shadowing practice, but it's pronunciation came like a byproduct. I got it. So that's how it happened. Well, I can say shadowing practice really helped me to improve my fluency and pronunciation. Other than that, I did not do anything because for a very long time I did not have a partner to speak in English with. I did only mirroring practice and talking alone. These things I did for around 6 to 8 months. I did not have a partner, and then I had partners. I found out people who are similar to me. They wanted to learn English, and we go on call every day and we speak in English. So that's how it happened. But it's a very long process. Still, I'm improving. Still, I'm doing a lot of mistakes. Slowly improving.
No, you are speaking well. So, one more question that I have that is out of context. So, I would
Okay.
like to ask you that how do you take criticism? What do you do when someone criticizes you?
Oh, criticizes. Okay, I got this question with Rajni also. Try to thrive. She
Oh,
also asked me the same question. Well, if it is a constructive criticism, I'll accept that. Okay, I'll try to work on it, and first I'll see if I can do it or not. If I cannot do it, then I leave it. If it's going to take a very long time to fix that, I'll leave it. I will, but definitely I will concentrate on that if it's a constructive criticism. But if someone just hates me for being me, I don't really give a shit about them. In fact, I make them more angry by being me, by being myself. So I am a kind
okay,
of a
okay.
character like that. If someone's hating me for doing certain things, and I will do it more. I'll make them so angry so
Oh,
that they won't sleep at nights.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it
But
doesn't affect at all.
as
It
no, it
doesn't affect
affects.
you.
No, it will affect. If someone is hating you, it will definitely affect you. But we cannot. How do you say? We have to leave it as it is. We should not think about it all the time. So if someone is
Mhm.
hating me for, especially if, one thing I can tell you is I've got used to it because uh, I don't know, in YouTube nobody criticized me for anything, nobody hated me, but normally outside when I was in college times I used to get a lot of negative comments and all those stuffs. People think very really bad about me because I was this. I used to hang out with these bad guys in my classes, so I had a very bad name, bad reputation. So at that time, a lot of elders, my father's friends, my uncles, they always talk, Ram is not going to do anything in his life. They tell my father, you can just leave him. He is going to end up in jail or he's going to end up in prison, something like that, they always say. And some of them, they try to talk with me on this. What you're doing is not good. You're not you're in IT field, you're studying and you have to go to a very good company, but instead of doing that, you're bunking your college, you're roaming around with these guys, local guys. They always say that. At that time, it really affected me, why these people are thinking me that I'm going to be useless. But the thing is, I enjoy it when people talk like that. I do it more so that they will get so much irritated and they won't sleep. So I do it. I do it purposely, but I kind of used to it. Nowadays, it doesn't affect me. Now everything is changed. Now they think, oh, Ram is really doing good. No, he's a very good guy. He's a very good man. He's working. He's getting good salary and all those stuffs. They are talking. Things can change over time, but you should not let it affecting you. But it really affects when somebody talks bad about you. It will really affect you, but you should not take it to your head all the time. You just leave it as it is. Okay, no problem, I will improve later. That's how it is.
Yes, yes. It
Yeah, ma'am.
affects somewhere. It affects our
Yeah.
mental health. Yes.
And you need some kind of hate also. You cannot expect everyone to like you. Hate and liking both
Mm-hmm.
are like, it's common. You need some hate also. You have to experience hate. Only then you'll be comfortable with people being people hating on you. Otherwise, if you're experiencing hate for the first time, you'll be panicking, you don't know what to do. But you've experienced people hating you all the time, you'll be like, oh, I've experienced that, no problem, leave it. What are you going to do? That's all. It's very simple.
Yes. And criticism also helps us to grow in our life. It also
Right.
helps for growing.
Right. Yeah, criticism is one thing. Like if it's a constructive criticism, like people criticize you for your mistakes, if you're pointing out your mistakes, that's fine. But if they're trying to point out your mistakes all the time, just for making you to stay there, stay down below them, then you have to be very careful with those people. So at that time, what I do is, most of the time I challenge them. Okay, so you're thinking you're thinking you're better than me. I can show you I'm better than you. So that's how it should be a challenge, because if we stay quiet, they will stand on our
Mm-hmm.
head and they will do dancing. They will dance on our head if we stay quiet. Yeah, that happened. You have to challenge them. Every time you have to fight for yourself. Otherwise, these people are, in my office right now, these things are happening. There are certain guys, not certain guys, just only one guy. He is more like a competitor to me. Okay, if they are
Mm-hmm.
going to give a promotion, it's going to be either him or me. So it's like that. So it's a indirect competition is going on. I'm not considering him as a competition, but he is thinking me as a competition. Every time when I do something, he will try to undermine me. He will try to say, oh, you did this mistake, why didn't you do this on time? He always finds it could be a very small minute mistake. I've accomplished something bigger, that doesn't come to his eyes. He only point out these smaller mistakes. I figured it out very easily. Then I started giving him real competition. I never thought of him as a competition, but now I'm started making criticizing each and every work he is doing. So he is very upset of me. Yeah,
Okay, got it.
it should be like that. What to do? We have to fight, right?
Yes, yes. True.
Nice, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. It's already 30 to 23 minutes. Oh, do you want this video to your channel? If you want, you can also upload.
We both can upload. There will be no problem if we both upload
Uh,
this
I will
video,
be
or if you want to upload.
maybe I'll upload this video maybe after 2 days. If you want to upload it
Okay, okay,
today,
you can
yeah,
upload.
you can upload. No problem. I will do some editing, so it will take
Okay,
some time. Yeah, you can also upload it. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for giving me this
okay.
opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it was wonderful
Thanks a
having a
lot, sir.
conversation with you. No problem, ma'am. Bye bye.
I also enjoyed talking. Bye.